Hi, my name's Sian and I work for the Youth Employability Service. For those of you looking to go to university or get into higher education, then please watch this video and you will get some useful information about what it's really like.
So I went to Canterbury Christchurch University and I studied there for 3 years, and I did the course Primary Education with QTS.
So I studied French and Spanish with European Studies at the University of Bath. This was a 4-year course, with the third year being a placement abroad.
So I studied musical theatre at university, and it was a 3-year degree course.
I attended university in my 30s when I started working for East Sussex County Council. So I was put forward initially to do a few modules of BA honours degree, and from that I did another 2-year foundation degree whilst working.
I actually went to do a BA in International Relations.
I currently attend Bird College, which is a dance and drama institution. I am currently studying on the Pre-Professional Foundation course, which is a 1-year intense course.
A lot of my course mates were aware of what they wanted to do next, but I wasn't. So I attended different careers talks and researched different careers.
And I found that although I had a really good amount of work experience, I was always competing against people who had degrees. And not having a degree myself, I felt that I would need to get one to be more competitive and to be able to get more success with jobs.
I decided to choose this course as I want to be performing professionally, and I know that I needed further training in order for this to happen.
Now I chose this course because I knew I wanted to be a primary school teacher, and this was the best route into it for me. My experience of applying to university was brilliant. Went through UCAS and I just made sure that I really listened to my teachers and all of their advice and just took it one step at a time.
I did get my first choice with regards to the school which I wanted to go for, but not with regards to the course. I was hoping to get onto the 3-year BA Honours course, which I'm applying for this year after my foundation course.
The university I did end up going to was not my first choice, as I applied a little later in April when I hadn't got into any of the other drama schools I had applied to.
So I did an access course at Brighton Metropolitan College. So I had been out of education for quite some time, and this intensive course basically gave me the equivalent of 3 A levels. They taught me how to do referencing and research skills, and they also were really helpful with applying for university, and I did actually get my first choice of university.
I just thrived there. You learn so much about yourself, you learn so many life skills, and it was just a really fun experience. I also learned a lot and it prepared me for my dream job.
I enjoyed my course, but I in hindsight maybe would have chosen to go to a different university rather than Bath. As in hindsight, I think I would have liked the experience of studying in a bigger city.
I was working full time plus learning at the same time, so I would spend a lot of evenings, weekends catching up with coursework, writing essays. So a different way into it, but still very rewarding and good fun.
I learned a lot through doing and through interactive kind of discussion and workshops, and I found that a lot of university for me was spent just sat on my own reading and taking notes. There's a lot of self-directed study, a lot of reading for the certain types of degrees, and I found that quite challenging.
I met so many great people. I've definitely made friends for life, but also I have gained so many opportunities to progress in my career.
So I personally would recommend higher education, but I do recommend that you research the best route for you. I personally loved university. It was the right decision for me, job-wise and socially, and just in a life skills perspective. I loved it. So research and enjoy.
So there is a lot of information about university degrees and courses out there. However, there's lots of other ways to get into higher education, some of which you might already know about. So this includes high-level apprenticeships or degree-level apprenticeships, or even working your way through the levels of an apprenticeship. You can get an internship or an entry-level job, which includes an employer-led programme such as a traineeship or a school leaver programme. You can do an access course or even gain some qualifications online at home and work your way through the levels of these as well. If you have any questions or you have general higher education queries, then please email either myself or Zoe, who also works for the Youth Employability Service. We will be happy to answer your question.